Hello guys, welcome to this module. In this module, I'm going to be teaching you the mechanism of writing, the secret of every good ghostwriter. So here's the truth most people don't like hearing. Writing itself isn't rare. A lot of people can write, but writing in a way that keeps someone reading, that's different. And ghostwriting, that's a whole different game. When you ghostwrite, you are not just putting words together, you are telling a story in a way that feels real, like someone is sitting across from the reader talking. When that clicks, writing becomes your quiet superpower. People don't see the effort, they just feel pulled in. Now, one thing that really matters here is your voice, which is the power of your voice. As a ghostwriter, you don't get attached to your own voice. You learn how to switch. You write like the person you are writing for, and you write for the kind of reader that they want to reach. Example, if you are writing for good novel, you are not just writing for yourself, you are writing for the readers of good novel. And more than anything, you write to make people feel something. That's the goal, emotion, jealousy, longing, hurt, desire. That tight feeling in the chest when something goes wrong. If your writing can do that, you are already ahead. The next step is structure. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You can't skip this for any reason. Structure is what keeps a story from falling apart. It knows where to begin, when to slow down, and when to stop a chapter, even though the scene isn't fully finished. That unfinished feeling, that's what makes readers keep going. That's a cliffhanger. It's not fancy, it's just leaving a question unanswered. And when whether your story is short or long, structure is what gives it direction. Without it, even a great idea won't land. Without structure, the greatest ideas won't land. These books that you are reading today, these authors that you are reading, they have they've been able to cultivate structure for their books. They've been able to cultivate structure. That's why they have direction. That's why they are able to land their books in cliffhangers. They're able to land their books in such a way that readers will want more. Without it, even a great idea won't land, like I said. At the center of your structure is your plot, and we'll break that down properly in the next module. Now, let's talk about storytelling itself. You already do this every day. When you tell your friend what happened earlier, you don't just list facts, you add reactions. You know, when you are gisting your friend about your story, hey, and she did this one, and she did that one. Your hand movements, your facial reaction, your body reaction, like everything. That is storytelling. You're not just listing the facts and you're just emotionless, you're just there. No, you add reactions, you slow down certain parts, you emphasize other parts. That is storytelling. In writing, it works the same way. People remember how a story made them feel, not every detail. A little drama, a little tension, even in small moments, makes your writing stick. You are not just giving information, you are letting the reader experience something. After that comes clarity and flow. Good writing feels easy to read, not just boring, just smooth. The reader shouldn't have to work to understand what you're saying. Your sentences should move naturally, your ideas should stay focused. You shouldn't write a book and your readers will be like, what's this one writing? I don't understand this part. It should have that clarity, it should have that flow. It should feel easy to read, not just boring. You can have twists, you can surprise people, just confuse them. Just don't confuse them. Stay in the word you are writing. Say what you mean. When writing is clear, readers trust you and they keep going. When writing is clear, readers trust you and they keep going. When someone's writing is not clear, let's be real. When someone's writing is not clear, when someone sends you a text and their writing is not clear, they are mixing in words, they are just they are not even putting punctuations, their spellings are wrong and all that. How would you feel? Would you want to keep going? Would you want to keep reading that text or that message? No. At some point, you'll even give up and maybe ask the person to rephrase. I'm sure a lot of us have done that. Me too have done it. I'll ask the person to rephrase. And then there's editing. This is very, 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 very important. And this is where most writers level up or stay stuck. First drafts are never the final products. Good writers edit hard. They cut what doesn't matter. They fix lines that sound awkward out loud. They tighten things until the writing feels clean and effortless. Editing is where good writing becomes strong writing. Things like punctuation and sentence rhythm matter more than what people think. And we'll cover that properly later in the course. One last thing I'll say, a lot of people write because they love it. A lot of people write because they want to earn from it. Both are very valid reasons for wanting to write. It's your choice. You can write it because you have passion for it. You can write it because you want to earn from it. It's the same with our everyday life. We do 9 to 5. Some people do 9 to 5 because they have the passion for it and they like it. Some people do it just to get their money. Some people play football because they like it. Some people play because they want to earn from it. It's a normal thing in our life. It's a normal thing in our everyday life, and whatever option you have for it is very valid. Writing is a skill, and skills can pay bills. People are making real money from this, and there's nothing unrealistic about wanting that for yourself. If that is what you want for yourself, there is absolutely nothing unrealistic about it. When you understand how writing actually works, you stop blending in, you move differently, you stop being just another writer and start becoming someone people trust with their stories. And honestly, I don't know for you, but that's the real advantage.